3 cruise lines are set to remove masking requirements on board. The Disney Wish, well, she's received a new ornament on the aft of the ship, and I wonder which character it is. Plus, the Carnival Sailabration. It's in full swing as the first ships have already left port. We'll tell you everything you need to know. And one cruise port finally sees a ship after nearly 2 years. Plus, there's bad news for my cruise that was supposed to happen in like 7 days. All this coming up on Midships. Hey, welcome to the Midships YouTube channel. I'm your Captain Corey, and thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. Well, if you missed yesterday's episode, we announced our first ever group cruise for the Midships channel. If you'd like more information on the group cruise or to join with us, there's a link in the description below this video. It's going to be pinned at the very top. Also, here's one right up here if you're on a mobile device. Now, the second little bit of housekeeping news for the channel. Before we get into the cruise news specifically, I was supposed to be sailing on board Royal Caribbean on the 28th of this month. I booked through a casino offer, and I don't know what happened, if something fell through the cracks, but when I tried to go ahead and check out my booking today, it wasn't there. So since I hadn't heard back from the email I sent several days ago when I originally booked the cruise, I went ahead and called into Royal today, and they said, well, it's too late. The cruise is closed, even though it doesn't leave for 6 more days. So guess what? I'm out my points, it sounds like, and the cruise. What can you do? Sometimes bad things happen. All right, no more wasting time. Let's get right into the cruise news. And we're going to start with a story from USA Today about the 3 major cruise lines that are about to remove the mask mandates. By Bailey Schulz, these 3 major cruise lines are set to lift mask mandates as COVID cases drop. 2 major cruise lines, Royal Caribbean and Carnival, have announced plans to ease onboard masking requirements in the coming weeks. Royal Caribbean plans to drop their indoor mask requirement for fully vaccinated passengers beginning this Friday. Carnival Cruise Line's new policy will lift mask requirements in most venues starting on March the 1st. A third line, Norwegian Cruise Line, announced earlier this month that it would let passengers ditch their face masks beginning on the 1st of March. Royal Caribbean and Carnival's updated policies were announced shortly after the CDC updated their voluntary COVID-19 program. Under this updated guidance, cruise lines that opt into the program are allowed to lift masking requirements if 95% of passengers and crew on board the ship are fully vaccinated or are up to date with their shots. So it seems like cruising and the protocols that we have to deal with when we're cruising are moving in a little bit more loose and free type of direction. With this new CDC voluntary program, I personally was actually kind of surprised to see all the cruise lines go ahead and jump on board for this program. I figured at least 1 or 2 would hold out to see exactly what happened to the other cruise lines that decided to join. But lo and behold, as of last count, I think 18 lines here in the US have signed on for the voluntary program. So we're going to have to see, now that ships are sailing under this voluntary conditional order, to see exactly how things pan out. I'm hoping to get on a ship soon. I thought I was going to be on one in a few days, obviously, but that's not going to happen. However, old Captain Corey, he's never short on cruises. Don't you worry. Make sure you're subscribed to my Instagram account if you don't want to miss out on my next cruise announcement. If you'd like to join me there, there's a link in the description below. I'll also put one up here, or you can search for it. It's just Midships Cruise. And last but not least, we officially have Midships merch. If you want to check it out, there's also a link down in the description below this video. And once again, pinned up here in the upper right-hand corner. And also don't forget my Amazon influencer store. If you want to find the cruise swag I take with me on every single cruise. All right, now let's get back into the cruise news, and we're going to talk about someone with really long hair. Who could that be? From WDW News Today by Shannen Michaelsen, Rapunzel figure is installed on the stern of the new Disney Wish. Here we have a photo from Instagram showing Rapunzel on the back of the Wish. How cool is that? All the Disney ships have their own little figurehead there on the rear of the ship. And if you'd like to go ahead and take a closer look at any of these photos, all these articles are linked in the description below. Walt Disney Imagineering shared photos and videos of Rapunzel on Instagram. The entire figure is over 30 feet wide, with Rapunzel herself being 9 feet tall, big enough to wear a US woman's size 22 shoe. The Disney Wish was recently brought out into the water for the very first time, and she's scheduled to set sail on her maiden voyage in July of this year. So some really cool pictures and news for all of you out there who love yourself a little bit of that Disney magic. And speaking of great news, Carnival's celebrating a huge milestone, their 50th birthday. And those cruises, they're called the Sailabration event. And the first one, it's already left. Let's learn more from cruiseradio.net. By Sarah Bretz, Carnival Miracle sets sail on the line's first 50th birthday cruise. Carnival's Sailabration voyages are officially underway as the Carnival Miracle set off on the very first one out of Long Beach this Sunday. Miracle welcomed around 2,000 passengers during the embarkation to a birthday party complete with music as well as themed decor. Once on board, the fun continued with a 50th birthday bash as well as a sail-away party geared to the Sailabration. The ship's 14-day cruise will call in numerous Hawaiian ports as well as down in Ensenada, Mexico. On March 5th, the ship will meet up with the Carnival Radiance in Baja, Mexico, just outside of Ensenada, to host one of the biggest birthday parties ever at sea. Christine Duffy, president of Carnival Cruise Line, said the following: "As we kick off our year-long 50th birthday celebration, we're thrilled that the Carnival Miracle is the first to set sail on our special Sailabration cruises. All told, Carnival will host 17 special birthday cruises aboard various ships from various ports. In addition to the parties and sister ship meetups, they'll include special entertainment, activities, menu items, as well as merchandise on board." And if any of you out there in the Midships family are taking part in some of these Sailabration cruises, please feel free to post any pictures, videos, or experiences to the Midships Facebook page. You can search for us. It's just Midships. Pretty easy to find. Also, you can DM me on Instagram. I'd love to see and hear your experience from the Sailabration. Now, the port of Jacksonville, Florida. She's been without cruise ships since the pandemic shutdown, but all of that has officially changed. The port, well, it's open for business again. Let's learn more from First Coast News. Bon Voyage! Jaxport celebrates the return of cruise ships after a 2-year hiatus. It's been 2 years since a cruise ship last left Jacksonville. The long hiatus caused by the COVID pandemic officially ended on Tuesday for Jacksonville passengers as they officially boarded the Ocean Voyager from the American Queen Voyages, which was anchored in Jaxport. The Voyage takes passengers on a domestic excursion along the eastern seaboard. Among the ports the ship will visit are Amelie Island, Brunswick, Savannah, Charleston, Port Canaveral, and Freeport in the Bahamas. And if you're interested in checking out this 11-night cruise, it is available for booking through mid-April, and then it won't be available again until November. So some pretty cool news for all you Jacksonvillians. Jacksonvillians? I'm pretty sure it's Jacksonvillians. Go ahead and correct me down in the comments below. Also, give me your opinion on this 50th birthday Sailabration for Carnival. Is that something that you think you'd like to go to? I noticed there's a lot of bookings available. Carnival has some ridiculously cheap deals right now. You should definitely check out their website and find the deals section. If you've cruised with them before, you might have something waiting for you that could be pretty surprising. A few more things to note today. Don't forget to get registered for the Facebook group for our Midships group cruise. It's your chance to cruise along with me, spend some time together, take some photos, have a few drinks. We'll have an awesome time down there in Half Moon Cay. Also, don't forget to like this video. Be sure you subscribe to the channel. And until next time, we'll see ya on the Midships. La 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 la.